the 1930s, Britain was on the brink of a royal scandal that would shake the foundations of the monarchy. At the heart of this controversy was a king, Edward VIII, and a twice-divorced American woman, Wallis Simpson. Their love defied royal protocol, tradition, and public opinion, leading to one of the most shocking decisions in British. Edward, the Prince of Wales, was dashing, charming, and adored by the public. But behind the image of a perfect prince was a man restless with royal duties. He yearned for a life of freedom and love, a desire that would soon lead him down a forbidden path. Enter Wallis Simpson, a bold and fashionable American socialite, twice divorced and living in England with her second husband. Wallis was not the typical companion for a future king. But when Edward met her in the 1930s, he was immediately captivated by her wit, confidence, and independence. As Edward fell deeper in love with Wallis, their relationship quickly became the subject of whispers in elite circles. Edward openly flaunted his affection for her, defying royal expectations. But Wallis's marital status was a ticking time bomb. A future king could not marry a divorced woman, especially not one with 2 divorces behind her. When Edward's father, King George V, passed away in 1936, Edward ascended the throne. However, the new king was more focused on his romance with Wallis than his royal duties. Soon, his intent to marry Wallis was leaked to the public, sparking a national crisis. The British government, the Church of England, and the royal family were united in their opposition. On December 11, 1936, Edward made an unprecedented decision. He abdicated the throne, becoming the only British monarch in history to do so voluntarily. In a radio broadcast, he told the world, "I have found it impossible to carry the heavy burden of responsibility and to discharge my duties as king without the help and support of the woman I love." After the abdication, Edward was given the title of Duke of Windsor, and he married Wallis in 1937. The couple lived much of their lives in exile, moving between Europe and the United States. Although their love endured, they remained controversial figures, forever tied to the scandal that shook the British monarchy. The love story of Edward and Wallis was one of passion, defiance, and sacrifice. To be with the woman he loved, Edward gave up the greatest title in the world, king. Their romance, though scandalous, has fascinated generations, reminding us that love doesn't always follow the rules. In the end, Edward VIII and Wallis Simpson lived a life both defined by love and shrouded in scandal. Their story remains one of the most captivating and controversial romances in royal history, a reminder that sometimes